Taking a look at stock ticker symbol OXIS. The last time that we've taken a look at this one is going to be on February 8th. I said 06. That was at 6 cents. I said hold, wait for this to find bottom. Resistance at 0805. Selling needs to stop. Okay, so keep that in mind. I said that back then. It's down a lot since. Okay, that was at 06 in February when we looked at this one. Again, it's currently at 02. Down a lot. So anyways, let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, you guys would have had a great day, and you did. You guys opened up at 0119 and hit a high of 03. I mean, that was a big move, huh? A couple 100%. Beautiful move yesterday. So, but it had 47 million shares traded. The volume has been picking up a lot within the last, looks like about 3 weeks here. But the unfortunate thing is that there is a lot of selling. It's a fact. Okay, just be cautious. Doesn't mean that you guys can't make gains. I mean, look at what happened over here. You guys went from 10 cents right here all the way up to 26 cents just within a week. All right, so yeah, there's 100% over 150% gain. Gave it all back within 4 days and came back down. Again, you guys are coming off the lowest ever level at the 01. Actually, the lowest ever so far is a penny. And that would have been the support level. That penny falls, you guys are going down to the sub penny. Land is for sure. You guys gapped up today off of yesterday's move. You guys gapped up from the close at 03 and opened at 0365. So there was that interest here. But unfortunately just got beat down with selling. You guys had that gap there. You guys know how I feel about them gaps. You guys coming back down now, hitting that support level at the 20-day simple moving average is what we see there at the 0198. We'll just call that 2 cents. Why not? All right, so what you're going to be looking for here, personally, selling needs a slow. The buying needs a pickup. I know that sounds basic, but you guys just play it safe because of that selling. My personal opinion, like I said, if you guys break the 0198 area, it's just going to keep falling back down. If you break the 01, you're going to sub penny land. Hopefully it levels out in this area. If it continues to level out in this area, that is going to be a definite sign of a reversal, in my opinion. That being said, I'll hand it off to Joe and see what he has to add.
All right, so they had a press release on March 23rd. It was OXIS International enters into a sponsored research agreement with the University of Minnesota. So OXIS International Incorporated in Euronext Paris. So they're also traded on Euronext Paris under the ticker symbol OXI PA. Announced on March 23rd that it has entered into a sponsored research agreement with the University of Minnesota to conduct a toxicity study of its trach cancer treatment, a required step before researchers can apply for a phase 1 clinical trial with the Food and Drug Administration. So that's that, and it basically goes into more details in regards to that actual, the study and everything else. All right, so then they also had their 10K up on March 31st. So I just pulled that up. There was an 8K as well on April 3rd, and that was more or less just a correction to something that was in the 10K. Or it's basically saying that the cow something was labeled a little wrong. All right, so with this right here, should I start? Pretty long. All right, so I'll go with the results of operations. So during the year ended December 31st, 2016 and 15, we incurred $975,000 and $1 million of research and development expenses. So that was that for the research and operation. Selling and general operation expenses during the year ended December 31st, 2016 and 15, we incurred $8,399,000 and $7,954,000 of selling, general, and administrative expenses. The increase in selling and general and administrative expenses is primarily attributable to an increase in professional fees, licensing fees, and stock compensation. So change in value on warrant derivative liabilities. All right, so during the year ended December 31st, we recorded a gain as a result of decrease in the fair market value of outstanding warrants and beneficial conversion features of $36,962,000 compared to a loss of $6,760,000 during the year ended December 31st, 2015. The increase is a result of a decrease in the fair market value of outstanding debt and equity securities accounted for as derivative liabilities in the conversion of warrants to common stock. So that's that. Let's see. All right. So as of December 31st, well, this is 2009. Why? Yeah. So there's an error right here. So as of December 31st, and it says 2019, but it should probably say 2016. We had a cash equivalence of 19,000. This cash and cash equivalents is part of the result of the proceeds from borrowing in 2016. On the same day, we had a total current assets of 21,000, but it's got the comma, so maybe 21 million, and working capital deficit of 18,928,000. So there's definitely a lot of different things. In order to finance existing operations and pay current liabilities over the next 12 months, the company will need to raise approximately 4 to 5 million in capital. So, and then I'm on page 14 over here on this 10K. So if you go, you could start and you'll see where they did all this, the financing. That's on page 13. And if I went through that, I'd probably, put you guys to sleep. So there's a decent amount of expenditures out there. So if you want to continue doing your research, just go right over to the OXIS board on Investors Hangout. From there, you will see the company profile, the time and sales, the recent news, the filings, the financials, the buy rating. And as always, if you have an opinion on the company, feel free to share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that we have using Investors Hangout daily.
All right, again with the chart 0239. The selling here needs to slow down in my personal opinion. Resistance at 0243, 0376, support at 02 and 01. 02 is a must hold for a turnaround here in my opinion. That's what we're going to be watching for. It's possible. Like I said, it could be turning around right here. We'll keep an eye on it coming forward here. So if you follow this one, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. If you have a hot stock you'd like to share with us as well, let us know at investorshangout.com/live.